Hi. It's a tiny gamer, and let's get into some more World of Warcraft. So, you may be wondering, why are you in the create a character screen when you already have another voiced character and then you have several mute characters? Because my I don't know for sure if it's my ADHD or what, but I tend to create a lot of characters. Some are alt characters, some are main characters. Sometimes my main characters switch what they are, and sometimes I will have one character and I will love playing them. I'll play with them for like so long, and then randomly I'll decide, you know what? Nah, I don't want to play with this character anymore. And then it's like I'll ignore them for weeks, months, sometimes years. So to avoid this and to continuously put out World of Warcraft content, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of different characters so that whenever I am able to, I can just create a bot with that character and have it posted as content. Now, I know some of y'all know that I've talked about being an unofficial part of the Dungeon Dojo. I am on their streamer list, but I'm not technically considered a dojo streamer. I found out recently that they periodically open up submissions to be part of their official streamer team. The only problem is you need to be able to stream World of Warcraft as your main game. The problem with that is my computer cannot handle streaming World of Warcraft. I have to wait for my new computer in order to do that, and then possibly either the next time they open submissions or the time after that, I'll see about applying. But there was that interesting tidbit. Okay, so for this new character, since I already have a alliance character, a good character, I'm going to create a horde character. And sorry. Let's create a undead. I think I said I was going to do male. And he's going to be a priest. How ironic is that? An undead male priest. So let's read up about the undead. Undead can remove fear, sleep, and charm. May consume corpses to regain health. Underwater breathing increased. Technically you're undead, so you should be able to breathe underwater regardless, but this is classic. So they still keep a breath timer when you're under the water. I think in regular WoW they took away that timer, but it's been a while, so I'm not 100% sure. Resistant to shadow damage. And free of the Lich King's grasp, the Forsaken seek to overthrow his rule. Led by the Banshee Sylvanas, they hunger for vengeance against the Scourge. Humans, too, have become the enemy, relentless in their drive to purge all undead from the land. The Forsaken care little even for their allies. To them the Horde is merely a tool that they may further their dark schemes. And for the priest, Role is healer and damage. I can wear light cloth armor. Healing damage with holy magic. That's ironic. I love the irony of all this. I'm undead, but I can heal myself with holy magic. And I can cause damage with shadow magic. It'd be funny if that was like reversed. Use mana as a resource. Priests are well-rounded healers with a variety of tools. However, they can also sacrifice their healing to deal damage with shadow magic. Within society, priests act as the spiritual leaders of their respective races. The priest's primary stats are spell power, intellect, and spirit if healing. Okay, let's pick a name. Oh no, let's pick what my guy is gonna look like. I kind of like that. But let's see if there's anything else that catches my fancy. No, that's yes. Okay, let's pick a name. I almost thought this said cringes. So, yeah. Clant. Can I get away with naming you Clant, or is it gonna say name taken? Oh my god, look at him. Alright, Clant, you ready? Let's go. Clant.
Bound to the iron will of the tyrant Lich King, the vast undead armies of the Scourge seek to eradicate all life on Azeroth. Led by the Banshee Sylvanas Windrunner, a group of renegades broke away from the Scourge and freed themselves of the Lich King's domination. Known by some as the Forsaken, this group fights a constant battle, not only to retain its freedom from the Scourge, but also to slaughter those who would hunt them as monsters. With Sylvanas as their Banshee queen, the Forsaken have built a dark stronghold beneath the ruins of Lordaeron's former capital city. This hidden undercity forms a sprawling labyrinth that stretches beneath the haunted woods of the Tirisfal Glades. Though the very land is cursed, the zealous humans of the Scarlet Crusade still cling to their scattered holdings, obsessed with eradicating the undead and retaking their homeland. Convinced that the primitive races of the Horde can help them achieve victory over their enemies, the Forsaken have entered an alliance of convenience. Harboring no true loyalty for their new allies, they will go to any lengths to ensure their dark plans come to fruition. As one of the Forsaken, you must massacre any who pose a threat to the new order, human, undead, or otherwise.
Okay, let's set up my options as I always do. Action bars. Boop, 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 boop. And we're going to social. Going to disable chat. Be unable to send or receive any messages. Disable chat. Said disable. Oh well. It won't let me disable it. Cool. Block guild invites. And close. Return to game. Remove myself from these channels. Okay. I'm going to click on combat log just to be on the safe side. Going to... Thankfully, in this area, if I accidentally click that before I click on another it won't screw me over like with my dwarf character, who I think is lost to me forever because, well, I should log on and check, but last I checked, she was still stuck, so that's fun. So I'm gonna put those up there because those are both for health. Let's see what you have to say. Also, do I have ChatGPT on? Let's read my messages out loud. Play sample. Oh well. Chat. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. I don't think anyone's in this area anyway. Also, like I said, I know I have a couple of characters for my mute playthroughs for World of Warcraft, but I'm trying to use the text-to-speech option for them so that it's not completely silent and I can still communicate when I'm able to. But I'm also going to be focusing on other games that have voice acting with the characters, like Wizard 101. I'm going to be getting back into Star Wars The Old Republic, games like that where you interact with you interact with an NPC and it tells you the quest instead of a chat box popping up and then you read aloud from it. I think that'd be more beneficial for my mute playthroughs, that it can be completely mute with me only like occasionally saying something, but you'll still get the experience of playing a game and listening to dialogue and know what's going on when you don't have to focus on, when you're like doing something else rather than just constantly hearing me fighting things, grinding for experience, that sort of stuff. Rude awakening. About time you woke up. We were ready to toss you into the fire with the others, but it looks like you made it. I am Mordo, the caretaker of the crypt of Death Knell, and you are the Lich King's slave no more. Speak with the Shadow Priest Sarvis in the chapel at the base of the hill, and he will tell you more about what you must know. To get out of this crypt, take the steps up to the surface. Follow the road down to the chapel and find Sarvis. Okay.
Victory for Sylvanus.
I've also been trying to get used to having a mic. I honestly like the idea of having a mic. It's just a little bit of a learning curve and all that. I want at some point to get like an arm so I can attach my mic to the arm so that I can sit, because right now I'm hunched, so I can be like super close to the mic. And I think that's why a lot of streamers and YouTubers and, you know, in general, people that use a mic for content have a mic on like a arm so that they can have it close to their mouth and be able to sit up and talk rather than being all hunched over and, you know, like hovering over the mic, just so that it doesn't sound like hollow and echoey. And I know sometimes my voice still sounds like hollow and echoey, and I apologize. I think I have... No, I don't. Or do I? No. I thought I had titles, but I keep forgetting that this is classic. It's not regular World of Warcraft. I have like access to everything that all my other characters do. Oh, look at the baby mouse. Oh, cute. And a little bat. Very cute. Yes, I love bats. Which is perfect because the mounts, or the the creature that you ride on to like get from place to place is a bat for the undead. Also, please excuse my voice. I know I haven't streamed in a while. As of listening to this, I probably only streamed like a handful of times, if that. Just because I've been either sick or we've had bad weather that threatened to knock the power out. Just one thing after another, so I was unable to stream. My voice is not 100%, and I still feel like my voice is, how do I say, maybe a bit rougher than it usually is. It doesn't sound 100% to me. But I'm glad I'm able to be okay-ish enough to be recording again and speaking and just somehow communicating and interacting with y'all. So there's that. I don't know if my voice is ever going to be 100% again. The weather does not help. And also, I talk a lot at my work, and I have to raise my voice sometimes because I can't... Sometimes I have to raise my voice to get people's attention because they don't see me behind the customer service counter, so I have to... Or it's noisy, and they're distracted with their phone, they're turned around to talk to someone else, and they're otherwise not looking at me while I'm waving to be like, I can take the next person, so I have to raise my voice loud enough for them to hear, and then sometimes I notice that does stray my little voice. So that's that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have this rough kind of roughish voice that doesn't quite match my little puny body. But it's fine. It'll. I already shock people anyway when they find out how old I am. And then they look at me and they're like, what? So what's one more thing? All right, let's talk to the Sarbus.
That better be good.
Rude awakening. Another one of the Walking Dead, Must have been quite a shock waking up in the crypt with only the cold and Mordo to greet you. I see the confusion on your face. Let me try to explain our situation to you. We have been freed from the control of the Lich King by our new leader, Lady Sylvanas. The Dark Lady guides us in our war against the hated Scourge and the holdouts of humanity who dog our every step. Okay.
Beware the living.
The mindless ones. We Forsaken are at war with the Lich King's army of the Scourge, necromantically raised armies of the dead, foul beasts of the north, and tormented specters. The northern part of the village has become overrun with the mindless ones, and they must be destroyed. Destroy them, show them no mercy, our former brothers and sisters as they might be. The fallen are nothing but the Lich King's slaves. All right.
Remember, patience, discipline.
I'm a blonde. I don't know why I didn't realize that before. I think I was just too focused on the grin. Oh, sir, I'm trying to look at your face. And then I realized that's just the bottom part of it. I thought he was like full grin. It's fine. It still looks kind of scary. Alright, come on, Clant. I feel like I'm insulting him, calling him Clant. Come on, Clant, like it's a bad word. What you got, Copper?
Get closer.
Get closer. Ooh, yeah, okay. Let's eat somebody. That's what that looks like. You're welcome. I got a little cloak. Yeah! Sorry about that. Didn't mean to have a snap tick. Come here.
First.
Oh, you're too far. Let's do you. It feels wrong being an undead priest, but it also seems funny at the same time.
I'm out of range.
Oh, get in range then. Okay. Now for these VODs, I think what I'm going to do is I'll just keep them as VODs, and for the time being, I'll keep them as VODs. Oop. I missed. I need one more. And just have them on my Twitch playlist on YouTube. And then just have like what am I getting at? Like regular World of Warcraft as Let's Plays, but I don't know, we'll see. Oh! It's called Pay Attention to the Quest. I need to have one more of you. I was too focused on talking and not focused, there we go, not focused on the details of the quest. So I may actually, yeah, for my vocal, for my regular like VODs, I'll probably make them into Let's Plays, most likely. And then so like Clant and my Draenei Paladin, I think I made him. So those will probably become Let's Play, yeah. So I had to vocally say it out loud while trying to figure things out in my head. But the ones that are mutes are gonna go into a separate mute playlist so that y'all can just enjoy the mute Let's Plays if you wish. Because I know some people like that. Take a drink of my coffee. I'm just trying a whole bunch of new things to see, you know, what people like, what people don't like, and then at least my channel can cater to pretty much everybody, you know, for mostly gaming stuff. Probably also not going to make this VOD too long, and then watch. I always say that, and then watch me make the VOD be like 3 hours or so. But only because I'm also working on my Izuna's VOD for Final Fantasy XIV. Now, the first part of Izuna's VOD is going to be the Valentine's Day event, but there is the Final Fantasy XV crossover event that is currently going on right now, and Izuna is the only one high enough level to do that event. So I figured, let's do the first part of the bod will be the Valentine's Day events, and then the rest of the bod will be the crossover event. And so I gotta kind of save my voice because I'm on the last part of the. I think I'm on like the last fight that I have to do for that event, and then I can get like the cool goodies for that event. So that's currently what I'm working on right now. At the time of you seeing this bot, I most likely will have finished the crossover event. I don't know when that bot is going to be up. It could already be up, or I could be waiting to put it up later. But you'll see it on my Twitch channel, or if it's you'll see it. Let's just say you'll see it. Okay. Just look for the excuse me, I have the hiccups. Ugh. Just look for the 2024 marker.
I am forsaken.
Or title, I should say. I don't know why I said marker. Probably because I've been dealing with car issues with my roommate's car for the past several days, and it's been very draining and taxing on the brain. It was an expensive repair, but it's finished. The car should be good now. But still, that was a lot of headache and a lot of stress and a lot of worry. And we're slowly um, working with the we're okay now type thing. So, but I mean, yay, at least we have a working car now. But you know how it is when you have to go through a like stressful event. It takes a bit sometimes to calm down and get all that stress and anxiety and everything out of your system, especially if it's been a high stress event that's been going on for several days, which this has been. It is unfortunate that the Scourge cannot be brought into the fold. Their large numbers could be useful in the battles ahead, but they will not join us, so we have no choice but to destroy them. So let's see. I already have a cloak, so let's get the clothes. Nice. No other race on Azeroth has suffered as much as our people. Priest, to laugh in the face of death has become second nature for all of us. Okay, just a little. Seeing that he calls me priest, just a little side note. I know more and more games nowadays have been coming out and will continue to come out that give options for gender other than male and female. And there are some people that are going to be upset about that. Here's the thing. Look back at a lot of games, especially these type of games. MMORPGs, fantasy, sci-fi, that sort of stuff. Look at the game. Yes, some games refer to your character as whatever gender they present as, so male or female. But so many games a lot of games will refer to your character in a gender neutral way. Adventurer, wizard, in this instance, priest. So I honestly don't see what the big deal is for picking a pronoun when, you know, like honestly, if you're a guy and you want to be referred to as he, him, pick that. If you want to if you're a female character or you're a female and you want to have your character be referred to as she, her, pick that. It's not that hard. It is a non issue. Just wanted to add that little 2 cents. All right, let's pick Hollowed Scroll.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Ah, while you were off dealing with the mindless scourge, this scroll arrived for you. I would think it's some matter of importance, as it seems to bear the seal of the priest trainer Dustin. I would take some time to read it before heading out again. Okay.
Trust no one.
Rattling the rattle cages. You've shown your potential for the Forsaken under normal circumstances. See, that's the other thing. Or they refer to your character by the character's name. So, there's that. Just wanted to point that out. Now let's see you under pressure. The rattle cage skeletons, more mindless minions of the Lich King, are a tougher foe than the zombies you have faced thus far. Again, thin their numbers and prove yourself for the Forsaken. Do not tarry. When you are done, speak to me again. Okay. And this time I'll be able to get some boots.
Our time will come.
Okay, hello.
What do you require?
The Damned. My duties include tending to our wounded warriors, tailoring armor and clothes, and assisting Shadow Priest Sarvis with whatever else he may need. From the look of it, you'll be enlisted in his service also. Hunting the mindless ones. Let me read that again. From the look of it, you'll be enlisted in his service also, hunting the mindless ones, if I know his mind. Sorry, I suspect I have dyslexia and other reading issues because sometimes words, letters will be reversed. Sometimes I will see one word and my brain will have me speak something else, and it's not intentional. Sometimes I will not see complete letters, words, or sentences until I keep looking at it or someone points it out to me and then I see them. So I don't know if that's part of a learning disability, a brain issue, or what, but just keep that in mind if you're new here. If you're not, this is just a little reminder for when I mess up with reading stuff. Also, certain fonts are harder for me to read than others. This is one of the harder fonts. I know it's supposed to look like old, like an older type font, but it's hard to read sometimes. Well, if you'd like to stay in one piece, and I've no doubt you do, perhaps I can help. Let me give an example. So, hunting the mindless ones, I thought that was a period and not a comma. That's why I kind of hesitated before reading if I know his mind. Just a little explanation. Well, if you'd like to stay in one piece, and I've no doubt you do, perhaps I can help. I'm running out of paws and wings, and if you bring me some, I'll find some armor for you. You'll find a good number of wolves and bats to the south. All right. And I'll get some bracers as a result.
Do not seek death.
Okay. Ooh, hello.
What is it?
Your hair is interesting. Hello. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to read the scroll. Bye. Let me read the scroll. That's even harder. Feel blessed that your spirit was not released to the nether. Clant. Feel even more blessed that I decided you were worth the effort to write this scroll for. The people you once knew, perhaps even cared for, are no longer. You must learn to live with that for the rest of your now unnatural life. I suggest you learn to deal with that first. If you think you're ready for the trials ahead, then seek me out in the church in Death Now. Dark Cleric Dustin, Priest Trainer. Okay. So, help if I put on my hands.
What now? Remember, patience, discipline.
So between fire, plague, rioting, and much, much worse, one more of the faithful comes to my door. And allow me a moment to explain a thing or two before you decide it's time for you to seek whatever drives you forward. The holy light no longer concerns you. The spirits of your forefathers are fairy tales, and creatures from the nether don't want you. Do you understand me so far?
Beware the living.
There is only one thing that you must know. We have survived through will alone. It is faith in ourselves that separates us from others, and with our powers, we will cause great change in all of Azeroth. The weak will come to lean on you. The lepers will call you Lord, and the ignorant will look to you for guidance. It is my duty to make sure you have the necessary tools, so when the time comes, you are prepared. As you grow in experience, seek me out. I will teach you greater powers if you are ready.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Okay.
Speak
And
quickly.
do I have money for anything? Oh, yes, I do. Ooh. I'll take that.
Goodbye.
Okay. Let's move you all over. And click. Yeah, do more stamina. I'll take that. Okay. Let's see. I could have sworn there was something in here, but no. Oh,
What is it?
no, that's
Watch
no.
your back.
If I was like a warrior, yes. One here. Cloth and leather merchant, yes. General supplies.
Quick about your
You got
business.
nothing I can use.
Beware the living.
Well, the food, but.
And you are.
And you are. Alright.
Beware the living.
Just to see what's over here. Warrior trainer, rogue trainer. Who's upstairs? Okay. Another thing I might do to make this VOD longer, I'm thinking, is... Oh cool, it has that. Oops. Is I might record for a certain amount and then put a, that's probably what I'll do. I'll put a break in and then I will record more later to help rest my voice. There's a pupper. Give me them paws. There we go. I can't spin it. I don't like that. Get some wings. It's gonna make me hungry. Can't use those, so I can sell those.
Too far away.
Too far away. It's always my issue with ranged characters. Is I am always too far away. And then sometimes I'll forget I'm a ranged character and I'll like just run up into the enemy's face. It's like, no, don't do that. And I'll be like a clothy or something. But I do like making these type of videos for y'all. It's fun and relaxing making a VOD where I can be myself. I don't have to like necessarily worry about being on. I can record as much as I want, take a break, and then come back to record more and then just edit it all together. And I can play for as long as I want, not constantly have to look at the time to make sure I'm under a certain time limit. I feel like I've said this before, but like with Let's Plays, I try to make them under an hour. Sometimes they go a little bit over, but with this, I can just play and go. And that's what I've liked about streaming, is I can just play. And as long as it's over 2 hours, then I'm good. Hello, you. That shield.
I'm out of range.
Yes, I am. Also, probably be good to take a break and get something to eat. Refill my coffee, that sort of stuff. Oh, it's leather. Oh well. Yeah, stony wings. Yeah. I will. Ooh. Excuse me. Take that shirt off. Here we go. Okay. And is that... No, that's the one I took off. Okay. Alright. One more. There we go. One more wolfie. Maybe. Cool. Oh. I should do the rattle cages. This way, you said? Almost looked like he was walking with him like a pet. Oh, these dudes. Yeah. Wonder what I want Clant's professions to be. You know, other than howling over here. Oh. Aside from cooking, fishing, first aid. Another robe. Gotta keep an eye on my inventory space. Have to buy some bags. Are you gonna help me level? Ah, thank you. Okay, I have space for 2 more items. Cool. Now I can turn both of these in. Hello. I am finished with you. You have shown yourself to be worthy of the freedom that you have been given. Many will stand against you for what you have become, but know that no matter what they may try to do against us, we are free and will not be shackled again. Take these and be on your way. You have much to accomplish, priest.
Our time will come.
I'm listening.
Okay. Do try your best to keep yourself unharmed until I can get you some armor.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Clant. This armor should help you out. Hopefully, it should do you more good than the last one to wear it. Oh my god.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Marla's last wish. My friend Marla Phipps lived with her husband Samuel before the plague. But when the plague came, Samuel succumbed and joined the Scourge's ranks. Marla was spared an undeath only to die at the hands of her now mindless husband. So strong was her love, however, that her last dying wish was to be buried with her beloved Samuel. Oh, poor thing. Samuel Phipps roams at a ruined camp along the road northeast of Death Knell. Defeat him and grant Marla's wish. Bury him at her grave in the first row of her graveyard. All right.
Embrace the shadow.
Poor thing. Oop, that's my work phone. I'm sorry about that.
I'm listening.
Ooh. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay.
Dark Lady,
Let's
watch over you.
actually let's see. Get some boots. And let's sell some of this stuff. Oh, you have a request for me. Hold on. Hold on, sir.
What do you require?
Everybody wants my help now. Okay. Sweet, I'm rich.
Farewell.
Alright. Oh, you're wandering all over the place. Hold on a sec.
What is it?
Okay. Now I can get Lesser Heal for rank 2. And Shadow Word Pain. Cool.
Trust no one.
So let us and there we go. All right.
What would you ask of death?
Nightweb's Hollow. One of our greatest struggles is obtaining the natural resources we need to survive. Gold was scarce even in the height of the Alliance's power. There's a gold mine to the northwest that has been overrun with spiders. We need gold from the mine, but we can't very well get it while the spiders are crawling around in there. I've not much manpower to commit to the task, so we'll have to do it little by little. Get up there and see what you can do for us.
Remember, patience, discipline.
Sir.
What now?
Scavenging Death Knell. You there, if you're looking for something to make yourself useful, then listen up. We need fresh, out-of-the-ground recruits to head into Death Knell and search for any sort of useful equipment. Most likely they'll be stacked in boxes. We expect more recruits to be rising soon, and unless we want them to stumble around naked, we had better get to scavenging. Well, get to work, you miserable bag of bones. I'm not going to reward those without some hustle.
Farewell.
Okay. Ooh, I ran out of coffee, so let me have some of my Starry that's nearby. Okay. let's get going a little bit more before we have to. I probably have to take a break. That didn't sound good at all. Samuel, where the born Samuel? I want to try and Samuel, you in the houses? I forgot. I haven't done classic undead in a long time. These guys used to attack you. Like the minute you stepped beyond that barricade, you get attacked. It'd be so much harder. Hello, are you Samuel? Nope. Samuel, I think, are you upstairs? Nope. Not you. Nope. I think my roommate's heating up food. I think I very faintly hear the air fryer. Okay, where are you? Oh, I think Samuel's. I think they say he's along the road. That's. Yep. I heard the air fryer beep. I want to try to get out of this area first before I take a break. I don't know if I already said that or not. I had forgotten. Hello, Samuel. That's Carnal. Hey, puppy. There's Samuel. Come here, Samuel. What about you? Do you have goodies? You're named, so no, you don't have nothing. Man. Normally it's the named characters. Oh, I see a chest. Okay, so y'all do. Like I said, this used to be a lot harder, and they all would attack you when you came over here.
Is low.
Oh, my mana is low. I need to eat somebody. Okay. Are you named? Nope. That's it. At least I got some copper, I guess. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, like when I was playing with my Night Elf Druid, and she had to go through some areas that had spiders on them. This is another spider nest. Little spider cave. So, if you are afraid of spiders, then I suggest you don't look at this particular point. Like, go ahead, feel free to do something else, and I will let y'all know when it's okay to look again. Sorry about that. Smells good, whatever you eat it. Come on, you spiders. There we are. There it is.
I don't have a target.
There is a target. It's right there. Pirate Mountain.
First.
Oh, spider doesn't count as a corpse? Kidding me? That is messed up. Man, these take a lot. Come on. Or is it this? This one. 30 mana. Yeah, that's what takes a lot of mana.
You receive loot, bug guy. You receive loot, sticky itcher. You receive loot, frayed robe.
Oh, now you decide to speak up? Sir? I did nothing. You saw that. But now it decides, oh, I'm going to do text to speech now. An hour later. Hour and 10 minutes later.
You receive loot, sticky itcher.
you. And I picked the lady's voice, not your voice. Oh my god.
This is an example of text-to-speech.
You receive loot, snap spider limb.
Sir, did I ask you?
You receive loot, snap spider limb.
Didn't realize I had to pick both for the female voice, but let's see if that worked.
You receive loot, sticky ichor. You receive loot, ragged leather pants.
Good. Oh no, I prefer her
You
voice.
receive loot, sticky ichor. You receive loot, snap spider limb.
I prefer her voice, but that's just me. Sir, can I help
receive
you?
loot, sticky ichor. You receive loot, frayed robe.
Good thing they can't attack me unless I attack them.
You receive loot, sticky ichor. You receive loot, sticky ichor. You receive loot, snap spider limb. You receive loot, snap spider limb.
Oh.
You receive loot, bug eye. You receive loot, small red pouch.
Nice. That would be very helpful, thank you. Okay, what do you have up here, Mama?
You receive loot, snap spider limb.
Nothing?
You receive loot. Sticky ichor. You receive loot. Snap spider limb.
I thought you would have something. Guess not. Nope. Okay.
You receive loot. Snap spider limb.
I think that one was bugged. Okay, I'm going to... Since they're not attacking me, I'm just going to leave this cave. And go to get the rest of the young nightweb spiders I need.
You receive loot. Sticky ichor. You receive loot. Ragged cloak. You receive loot. Bug eye. You receive loot. Snap spider limb. You receive loot. Ragged leather pants. You receive loot. Bug eye.
One more, you guys. One more.
You receive loot. Bug eye.
I should say y'all, not you guys. Okay. I'm getting out of this area. Alright. I'm out of the spider area. You can look again. Let's get the rest of these scavenge goods.
You receive loot. Scavenged goods.
Okay, I need 3 more.
You receive loot. Scavenged goods.
2. I thought that was scavenge goods. Told you my eyesight's not that good. Now that the car situation is taken care of, I need to get some glasses.
You receive loot. Scavenged goods.
My glasses are like at least 10 years old. I am much overdue for a new pair. And a recheck of my prescription.
You receive loot. Scavenged goods.
Okay. Let's bury you, Samuel. There we go. Okay. Right.
This had better be good.
Have you managed to scavenge up some useful items for us? There's no shame in refusing that which has been tossed aside. No one is going to give us any handouts. We Forsaken will fend for ourselves.
Trust no one.
Good work, Clant. I knew you weren't useless. Here, have one of our better items. I found out of the lots that have been collected so far. So let's get belts.
You receive item. Black's belt. Scavenging death knell completed. Experience gained. 480.
Okay.
What is it?
Well, it's a start. It'll take a few weeks or months to fully clean out the infestation. After that, we'll have to get down there with some torches to burn away the webbing. You've done your duty well, Clant. I'm sure I can find something else for you to do.
Night Web's Hollow completed. Experience gained. 675. You receive item. Flax vest.
The Scarlet Crusade. You'll be happy to know that we appear to be making progress in the mine, thanks in no small part to your efforts. We can now turn our eyes to other concerns. My scouts have reported that a detachment of the Scarlet Crusade is setting up camp southeast of here. The Scarlet Crusade is a despicable organization that hunts us, and they will not rest until every undead, Lich King, Scourge, or no, is destroyed. We must strike first. Be careful, their unholy zeal makes them dangerous adversaries. Okay, and I'll get... Ooh. I can get a mace. Nice.
Watch your back.
Quest accepted. The Scarlet Crusade.
Yeah, let's try and finish this area. We're taking a break.
And you are.
You have done a good deed today, Clant. Although our struggle against the Scourge continues, let us hope that Marla and Samuel will find peace together in their final resting place.
Marla's last wish completed. Experience gained. 675.
What now?
Excuse me.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
In favor of darkness. There are many lessons that the Forsaken have learned through experience, things that some races can only begin to fathom. And although our path lies in darkness, you will find that a great many things rely on both the light and dark. Your lessons shall teach you to use both, and with discretion. But heed my words. Never forget that we were forged in corruption, and left to rot like so much carrion. The darkness is our home. Seek out Dark Cleric Beryl in Brill when you are ready to learn more. Alright.
Our time.
Quest accepted. In favor of darkness.
Okay, let's... get these scarlet armbands. Oh wait, hold on a sec.
What is it?
I want to sell some stuff first. Nope, hold on.
Our time will come. I am forsaken. Embrace the shadow.
Okay, wait, what am I at right now? 257, okay. What are...
What now?
No, you don't sell bags.
Beware the living.
I think the bag person's in Brill. Alright. Now let's get the armbands. And then Brill is pretty close to I know the name. I want to call it the Underdark. It's not the Underdark. Undercity. Oh, hello. You're right here. Oh, I can... Nom nom.
You loot 4 copper. You receive loot, Darnishion Blue.
Nice. Ooh, more mana.
You receive loot, Scarlet Armband. You loot 2 copper.
Watch me do all this.
You
and
loot
they'll be
1
like-
copper.
And they'll be like, oh, you also have to kill the main boss. It's like,
You receive loot, Scarlet Armband. You receive loot, Ragged Leather Vest. You loot 4 copper.
I think I'm gonna nom nom you.
You loot 4 copper.
Oh, that doesn't really help my mana.
You receive loot, Scarlet Armband. You loot 1 copper. You receive loot, Scarlet Armband. You loot 3 copper.
Hey, puppy. Did I miss their camp? 'Cause that's their camp. Didn't they used to have a camp, or am I thinking of something else? Or did I miss it? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there's someone. There they are. Oh, is that their little camp right there? Oh, got it.
You receive loot, Scarlet Armband. You loot 1 copper.
Let's see if you have
You
a chest
receive
over
loot,
there.
Frayed Belt. You receive loot, Darnishion Blue. You loot 5 copper. You receive loot, Flimsy Chain Cloak. You receive loot, Scarlet Armband. You loot 5 copper. You receive loot, Ragged Leather Gloves.
What do we have here? Yeah, it used to be so dangerous
lose
to
1
attack these
copper.
guys.
You receive loot. Scarlet armband. You loot 4 copper.
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get Mevin.
You loot 5 copper.
Oop.
You receive loot. Ragged leather gloves. You loot 2 copper.
You have nothing in your tents.
You receive loot. Scarlet armband. You loot 1 copper.
You don't have nothing either.
Target something first.
You receive loot. Scarlet armband. You loot 2 copper.
Oops.
You receive loot. Scarlet armband. You receive loot. Flimsy chain pants. You loot 4 copper.
Nope. Nothing for food. Nothing for drink.
You receive loot. Scarlet armband. You loot 3 copper.
Nothing in your tent.
You receive loot. Scarlet armband. You loot 5 copper.
Man, I thought he would have a treasure chest or something. Nope. No treasure box.
Speak quickly.
Those fools, they'll happily send themselves to their own graves.
Farewell.
If only they listen to reason, Clant. Perhaps we could sit them down for reasonable discourse. Ha!
The Scarlet
Remember
Crusade
your
completed.
visions. Discipline.
Experience gained. 540. You receive item. Refreshing Spring Waterx 5. You receive item. Forsaken Mall.
There we are. The Red Messenger. Reports from our superiors in Brill indicate that an agent of the Scarlet Crusade was dispatched from the Scarlet Monastery and sent here to death now. According to the reports, the messenger possesses important information on his person. I do not have further details, but whatever it is, we must have it. You are the most qualified person I have to send, Clant. Find that messenger and bring me whatever information you can find. Alright.
Trust
Quest
no
accepted. The Red Messenger.
Alright, let's go back and get him. Even though I already did. Probably clock him a couple times with the maul. That's what I'm gonna do. No magic. Get my skill up in that. That was a nice hit. Gotcha.
You receive loot. Scarlet Crusade documents. You loot 1 copper.
Alrighty. This is probably going to send me to Brill. Hi, Puffer. And I can take a little break.
I am forsaken.
How goes your mission, Clant?
Our time will come.
Let's see what you've got. He begins to rifle through the documents you recovered. Some news of their exploits against us. Worthless scouting reports. New orders. Continue to build up a camp near the ruined city. Nothing we didn't know already. Ah, what's this? A map of the dispositions of some of their field commanders and agents? We could use this. Ooh, new staff, yeah.
The Red Messenger completed.
Our enemy is abound.
Experience gained. 1012. You receive item. Executor staff.
Vital intelligence. These will need to be taken to my superior, Executor Zygand in Brill. With this information, we'll be able to deal a decisive blow to the Scarlet Crusade. Your services have been useful here in Death Nail, but I need someone to deliver this to Zygand, and I believe he'll be able to find you more appropriate work. Take the road north out of Death Nail. Soon after entering Tristfall proper, you'll hit a crossroads. Take the eastern fork and keep going east. You'll pass Cold Hearth Manor along the way. Alright.
Watch
You
your
receive item. Scarlet Crusade documents. Quest accepted. Vital intelligence.
Sweet. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and take a break. For you, it'll just be like a couple moments. And then I will be back and we will travel to Cold Hearth Manor and Brill. So, want to thank you in advance for watching so far and showing some love and enjoying these VODs that I've been doing for World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic. Right. See you real soon. Okay, I am back to do some more recording with Clant. It's been a bit, and I still feel like I'm recovering from being sick, as it affected my voice. I'm still coughing at some points and clearing my throat. Hold on a sec. And sneezing. Sorry. So I've been dealing with it for a bit. I did finish recording my VOD for Final Fantasy XIV. It is up on my Twitch channel. It's where, with Azuna, I do the Valentine's Day event and the oh god, what's it called? It's the crossover event with Noxus. So I finished that, and I wanted to stream this week, but I don't know if I'll be able to. It doesn't help that asthma affects me for longer than when I'm normally sick. So my throat and my voice is usually the last to fully come back, because the cough and the mucus feeling in the throat and all that, it lasts for longer even after I feel so much better and don't have any other symptoms. So if I am clearing my throat and possibly coughing throughout this clip, I apologize. I will be doing my best to quiet my mic when I feel the urge coming on. And I will probably not be recording too much longer, but we shall see. Also, today marks the, it is Thursday, March 14th. And if you saw my TikTok, you'll see that, or TikTok or YouTube short, you'll see that I'm super excited that it looks like I'll be able to get Sparlina back. So, World of Warcraft has this thing where if you haven't logged in for a while and you have old equipment, the game will basically be like, hey, if you come back to us, we'll give you new equipment and bags. You'll have to clear your quest log, but then we'll also transport you to your home city. And if y'all remember, Sparlina was stuck in Anvilmar, I think it is, which is the starting dwarf area. I think it's the starting dwarf gnome area. And I made the mistake of not setting her hearthstone any place else outside of that. So when I was doing the Thanksgiving event, I accidentally hit the hearthstone while I was in Elwood Forest, I think it is. It's the area just outside of Stormwind.
You are now away.
And I thought that it would teleport me to Ironforge or Kratos. I think it is. My mind is blanking on that city right now, but yeah. I thought that I would, just be able... Actually, I know I'm Horde, but can I look that up? No, because I haven't... This is old World of Warcraft. I don't have the drop-down functions as in regular World of Warcraft. But anyways, it's the town right before Ironforge. I thought it would drop me off there. No. Drop me off in the place I got stuck in, so I had to go through the whole thing of putting in a ticket and all this and this. Even looking on the forums, they're like, oh yeah, they're backed up, and I thought, well, fine. So I made a new character, Pinkerton. I really love Pinkerton. Pinkerton was a human hunter, I believe, with pink hair. And I was able to get trinkets, bear pets, and I have Princess, the boar pig. And that was cool. I'm like, cool, I have this new character. But the fact that I might be able to get Spurling back makes me so happy. But then, on the flip side, that also means I'm going to have to create a... This is just for me, because I need some sort of balance in my life, or else it will bother me. But because I can get Spartalina back, that means I'll have 2 Alliance characters and 1 Horde character. Which means, to balance it out for me personally, I would need to create a new Horde character. Which is fine. But anyways, let's continue on.
You are no longer away.
So we have to go to the gates. Alright. Wait, hold on a sec. Okay. At first I'm like, I didn't look at the whole... I didn't explore the whole map. Whoa. Sir. You need to calm down. Also, my roommate's asleep. If you hear... Of course, it's like 4:37 a.m. So if you hear snoring, that's why. I'm in my room. I have my door closed, but it's a small apartment. And... Hello, sir. There's a puppy. And I have to have my door cracked slightly open so that my cat can go in and out. So I apologize for the yawn. And if she is not allowed to go in and out, she freaks out and she will scratch at the door and just make a big ol' fuss until the door is open a crack. You know, typical cat behavior. Hello.
Hello.
A rogue steal. Hey mate, do me a favor for a young man who's been fighting more than his fair share of mindless zombies and spiders. I got this here letter that needs to go to Brill, to an innkeeper named Renee something or other. Don't really matter none what her last name is. Anyways, it's a cozy little place full of victims of the plague, trying to make their way in the world. And it'd be a great spot for you to rest too, if the need arises. You should check it out. You do, and I'll pay you well. Okay.
Quest accepted. A rogue's deal. You receive item. Nondescript letter.
Sorry, I'm all like stuttering and stumbling over words. That's probably what all word braille is. Okay. There's another person that's quest giver. I thought it would open up more.
What now?
Fields of Grief. What have we here? You look like a fledgling priest. If you hope to prove yourself to the Dark Lady, you need to learn the ways of the Forsaken. See, you can hear it in my voice. Had a drink of coffee, see if that helps a bit. To the west, you'll find a farm. Humans infest the land like mold on a rotting corpse. And worse yet, the Scarlet Crusade patrols nearby from their tower. Teach those scum a lesson and steal 10 of their precious pumpkins. Once you have 10, take them to the apothecary Johann in Brill. Okay. And I'll get 1 silver. So, okay.
Watch your back.
Quest accepted. Fields of Grief.
Yeah. By the way, if you are also watching my Human Warrior series playlist, I guess you could say, I went through, I was able to collect some money from her auctions and re-put up some stuff that expired auction. So let's see how much money she is able to get.
Discovered Soliden Farmstead. 55 experience gained.
By the time I log in with her again. Or do you? Oh shit.
That's still recharging. My mana is low.
Excuse you. I want to see what you got. I'll bring you over here too.
You receive loot. Patchwork cloak. You loot 2 copper.
I need more mana.
Yeah, don't run away from me.
You receive loot. Crude bastard sword. You loot 7 copper. You loot 10 copper.
Oh, this would have been a great place for a chest. Unless there's a chest in there.
You loot 6 copper. You receive loot, refreshing spring water.
Oh, that's right, I have water. Keep forgetting about that.
You feel normal. You loot 9 copper.
Oh, hello. Oh shit. Oh shit.
You receive loot, Saladin's trousers. You loot 2 copper. You loot 3 copper.
What'd I get? Oh. Better than what I got. So yeah, I'll take it. Okay. Let's get some pumpkins. Ouch.
You receive loot, linen cloths 2. You receive loot, worn large shield. You loot 7 copper. You receive loot, linen cloths 2. You loot 5 copper.
My fingers are also feeling kind of stiff.
You receive loot, Tyrus foul pumpkin.
Tyrus Foul Pumpkin.
You loot 6 copper.
Not Tris Fall Pumpkin. Tyrus Fall Pumpkin.
You receive loot, Tyrus foul pumpkin. You receive loot, Tyrus foul pumpkin. You receive loot, Tyrus foul pumpkin. You loot 2 copper. You receive loot, withered staff.
Oh, hold
You
up.
loot 6 copper.
Give me that. Now wait just a damn minute.
You receive loot, Tyrus Foul Pumpkin. You receive loot, Tyrus Foul Pumpkin. You receive loot, Tyrus Foul Pumpkin.
Tyrus Foul Pumpkin.
You receive loot, flimsy chain gloves. You loot 4 copper. You receive loot, Tyrus Foul Pumpkin. You receive loot, Tyrus Foul Pumpkin.
That's gonna get me. Tyrus Foul Pumpkin. Not Tris Foul Pumpkin.
You receive loot, Tyrus Foul Pumpkin.
I'm out of range.
Sir. I know you gotta come and get me.
You receive loot, worn leather pants. You loot 12 copper.
Well, I don't want pants that have already been worn.
You loot 4 copper.
I need to get closer.
I was messed up
You loot 4 copper.
running over there like that.
You receive loot, linen cloth. You loot 4 copper.
Get my staff skill up. Don't go find someone over there. In
You
the
loot
bushes.
11 copper.
Alright, onward to Brill. Yeah, I just wanted to get this VOD up to over 2 hours at least. And then when I'm feeling better, then I can record some more with Clant. Well, that was kind of scary, you're right there. Very tired and very fidgety. So yeah, I think
Discovered Cold Hearth Manor. 45 experience gained.
it'd probably be a good idea for me to go to sleep after this. Oh, no. I wasn't gonna... That's the other thing, trying to figure out what skills I want to do. Excuse me. I'll find out. Ooh, you have a quest for me. What's your quest?
Discovered Brill. 45 experience gained.
Speak quickly.
What are you looking for? A putrid test. Scourge have trickled into Tristful glades and have infested the area west of Brill near the old bridge. Go there and beat back the rotting dead and ravaged corpses you find. Scatter their bones. Sorry. And bring back their putrid claws, and the Death Guards will reward you.
Quest accepted. A putrid task.
Let's do... Okay. Okay, you are a priest. What would be good for you? Actually, technically, it doesn't have to be good. It just... Oh. I can do enchanting. I can do enchanting and inscription. That's what I'm going to do with this one. And what I can do, I think... Before I say anything, let me double check to make sure I can send my other characters stuff back and forth. Oops. Okay. Any mail between characters on the same account is now instant regardless of money or items attached. Okay, that's from WoW Classic. Let me double check. Okay. So that means I will create a separate character just to do like some of the other tasks, like the gathering stuff. And I can just send gathering materials to this character. And I'll make a alliance one so that I can do the same, since I don't know if I'll have to go back through characters and see who has what. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Vance Undergloom. Okay, he's in the
Beware
tavern.
the living.
And then what about description? Okay.
Remember, patience, discipline.
Then I have to go to Undercity. Hello.
What is it?
The Scarlet Crusade is encroaching on our homeland. The foolish zealots do not realize that the loyal servants of the Dark Lady shall see to their demise. Okay, let me pick up all these quests.
Trust no one.
Yes, what do you want?
Beware, our enemy is abound.
Yes, this is very good. You've done well in obtaining this information, Clant. Names of the officers in the Tristfall Glades. Imagine the blow we could deal to the morale of those bloody zealots if we were to kill their leaders in one swift strike.
Vital intelligence completed. Experience gained, 510. Received 75 copper.
A war with the Scarlet Crusade. The documents Executor Aaron provided are just the break we need in our battle with the wretched Scarlet Crusade. We now know their exact location throughout Tristfall Glades, but the Death Guard has larger concerns. The Lich King's army grows in number each night. We need someone with the initiative, like yourself, to drive the Scarlet Crusade to the grave. Prove to me you are capable of serving the Dark Lady by traveling west to the tower, past the Soledad farmstead, and slay 10 Scarlet Warriors.
Beware
Quest
the
accepted.
living.
At war with the Scarlet Crusade.
Warning Magadai. Or wanted Magadai. A foul beast even by Knoll standards. Magadai has been sentenced to death for his crimes against the Forsaken. This despicable villain has been stealing corpses for use by the Lich King's army. Maggot Eye was last seen pillaging the land near Garen's haunt to the north of Brill. The town of Brill hereby offers a reward to the capable soul who can carry out the execution. Show Executor Zygand the villain's paw once the deed is done. Mercy is for the weak.
Quest accepted. Wanted, Maggot Eye.
Okay. Town Hall. Oh.
I'm listening.
Grave robbers. The mass graves northwest of Garen's haunt to the north were made to accommodate the impressive number of deaths Trisval suffered when the plague first came. The bodies in these graves have so far been spared an undeath, but the Scourge now send rot-hide gnolls to gather the corpses and use them to bolster their armies. This cannot be allowed. Your task is twofold. Slay the rot-hides at the mass grave and Garen's haunt, and gather from them the embalming ichor that gives them life.
Quest accepted. Grave robbers.
Alright. It doesn't help at work. I'm so small that a lot of people don't see me, so a lot of times I have to speak with assertiveness so that people can be like, oh, there's someone there. Yeah, there's someone there. Oops.
I am forsaken.
I hope you are well, all things considered. Sit for a spell and hear my tale. It's a tragedy, of course, but one I hope will end in revenge.
Beware the living.
Deaths in the family. The Agamand family was the most prosperous family in Trisval Glades. I used to work in their mills before the plague. When the Scourge first came, the Agamands forfeited their home and convinced those in their employ to remain and help them defend. We were fools, but at least we were loyal fools. The Agamands, in their pride, doomed us to death, and now we are minions of the Scourge. Serve the Forsaken by plaguing the Agamands who fell to the plague. Defeating. I think I said defending. That was wrong. Serve me by bringing me their remains.
Goodbye.
Quest accepted. Deaths in the family.
Remember, patience.
The Haunted Mills. Devlin Agamand was the younger of the two sons in the Agamand family, and in life the two could not be more different. Thurman was tall and gentle, while his younger brother was weak and sharp-tongued. When Agamand Mills fell to the plague, I was not surprised to hear that Devlin was quick to succumb. His mad chattering can still be heard near the road leading to the Agamand Mills. I'm collecting the remains of the Agamands, and I want poor Devlin. Find him, destroy him, or bring me his bones.
Victory.
Quest accepted. The Haunted Mills. You feel rested.
I'm listening. Goodbye.
Yes, yes, what is it? The Forsaken. They certainly do have huge appetites. Make yourself at home. Yes, rest those weary bones. My name is Renee if you need anything at all.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Oh, a letter. Wonderful news. I've been waiting on word from my dear old mother in Deathnell. Such a saint she is. I wonder how she's holding up. What? Too cheery. Not buying it, are you? Well then. Well, get lost then. It's really no business who the letter's from anyway. Go on. get lost. Come back when you've got some coin to spend, Loafer. Next thing you know, you'll be coming back to rest after a long day's adventure or some stupid thing like that. Oh my god. Water.
A rope steal completed. Experience gained, 165.
Do not.
You receive
seek
item,
death.
refreshing spring waters 5.
Just so I don't
Gallows
make a
End Tavern
mistake.
is now your home.
There's no one. Oh. Glad I came up here.
What is it?
The chill of death. It's so cold now. The plague of undeath crawls through my veins like an icy serpent. The mindless state will be upon me soon, but no doomed destiny will prevent me from serving our Dark Lady. When the call arose, I sewed body bags for the fallen soldiers of Sylvanas' mighty army. Now my hands shake from the chill. If you could bring me 5 desk pelts and some coarse thread, I could sew myself a blanket. Help me, so that I can continue to serve the cause. Okay.
Quest
Embrace the
accepted.
shadow.
The chill of death.
Sorry if you heard all that shuffling. My feet would not go into my slippers. I kept missing them. Dun, dun, dun. Doesn't help. I'm very super tired right now.
Trust no one.
Finally, you've arrived. Your faith alone will not allow you to pass the trials before you, young one. A sense of urgency and some ambition will help too.
In favor of darkness completed. Experience gained, 135.
Garments of darkness. Our power comes from darkness and shadow, but that is not your only role. You have acknowledged that there is a merit in knowing the healing arts. This is wise, but before you can know the dark, you must also know the light. And for this I have a test for you. North of the cemetery is a wounded Death Guard Kel. He has protected us from gnolls for some time and needs healing. But you must also fortify his body before he can return to duty. Do both with your spells and then return to me.
Victory.
Quest accepted. Garments of darkness.
Okay.
You have learned a new spell, Power Word, Shield, rank 1. You have learned a new spell, Smite, rank 2.
Okay, now let's look. Shield only lasts 30 seconds. That kind of sucks. Okay. And alright. I think this is a good place to stop for now. Hopefully next time I play, I'll be doing and feeling a lot better. Sorry about that, everyone. I did my best. I did my best. As always, please don't forget to check out my link tree below, but also not only my link tree, but also check out the link tree of my friend my friend at BalsamicGames. Check them out and see what a fun, very inclusive, very accepting community is all about, as well as tabletop RPGs. This is not sponsored in any way. It's just these are my friends, and I just want to hype and pump them up as best that I can. I am also unofficially part of the Dungeon Dojo. Speaking of the Dungeon Dojo, I recently saw that they were opening up positions for official streamers for them. The problem is you have to make World of Warcraft your main streaming game. And as you may or may not know, my computer is not able to stream World of Warcraft. It's too taxing on the system, and it would be too laggy to even consider playing. Once I get a new computer, then I'll be able to stream World of Warcraft more often. So I might have to wait until the next time that they open up official streamer for them, if they do it all. But we'll see. And my personal links include links to my social media, including my YouTube channel and TikTok. Hopefully laying down will help somewhat. Right now the weather is just, it's warm in the daytime and it gets very cool at night. And it is making my body just go, nope, I don't like this. Make it stop. So, just keep me on your mind, and if you can send good thoughts and all that, I would greatly appreciate it. Good thoughts, good energies. So that's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy. And I sorry about that. That is definitely a sign I need to go to bed while I'm stumbling over words and stuttering. That's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy. And I will talk to you all later. That sounds a lot better. Bye.